Okay, it says that it's now live
Yay!
streaming. Yeah.
Yay! Hey, everybody! Yay, we're live! All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. You're getting serenaded by my high school band. We live right behind the high school, so hope you enjoy. We got special serenading for you today. All right, so I'm super excited about today. We have Miss Mandi Johnston, the one and only, your favorite. And we are going to surprise you. We've been wanting to surprise you. And today is the big day with something new. So we're super excited about it. We're going to tell you all about it, how you can get it, and what we're going to be doing. So this was Mandy's brainchild. And so I'm going to let her take it away. But just a couple of housekeeping tips real fast. So WWZD 6 has begun, so please get in. Registration is open for a while, but you're going to want to get registered before Friday. Price goes up Friday. Okay, early bird registration is still going. WWZD 6 is our ongoing training course. And we've got a couple make and takes and products on sale through the 31st. So make sure you hop in, get your happy holidays on sale for happy hormones and winter wellness right before the price goes up on Friday. All right, Miss Mandi.
All right. So if you guys know me or have engaged with any of the social media assets that I have come out with you guys, come out for you guys in the past, you know that I'm really big on team engagement, and not just in regards to social media, right? But any kind of way that you can engage team members, educate team members, get them excited about doTERRA product. That's really our job. And so we have to kind of come up with sometimes more creative or alternative ways to do that. And I've really been wanting, those of you guys who have used my social media packages in the past have always said, I really like the post content that goes with it, right? The text. It's a lot of info, you know, a lot about oils. You guys have always told me that. You know, my team, I feel like I'm more knowledgeable now because I've learned this through your post content. So I wanted to create something for you guys that was really a more in-depth way to educate your team. This new tool that we're going to roll out to you guys is going to help you boost LRPs for existing customers. It's going to be a way you can potentially source new enrollments. It's going to teach the doTERRA as a lifestyle, right? And not just put oils in your diffuser to make your house smell good kind of thing. It's going to help with team engagement and community. It's also going to build depth in something called your educational library. And this is something that I think is really important. You know, you need to have tools and assets and resources for people who come into your team that make you unique, right? And so it should be a privilege for somebody to join your team because they have access to XYZ things when they come to Team Lisa or Team Mandi, right? So it's really
so important. That's like the biggest thing. Like, what makes you special? There's 8 million of us. You better have something special on why I should be working with you.
Right. So this resource is what I call an evergreen resource, which means that it's green as go, right? It's always good. You're going to be able to use it over and over and over again, many, many times. It's not going to be a tool or something that expires for you. This is going to be something that you could add to units and groups. You could also utilize this in email campaigns, text campaigns, and different things like that. We are going to teach you how to launch this. So if you choose to love this tool, which we hope that you guys will, then you're going to get some exclusive training from us in a closed group as well. We also strategically masterminded this tool to be useful for you for upcoming promotions. So obviously we're not psychics. Sometimes I wish I was, but you know, if doTERRA follows trend, then there may be a 200 PV promo coming in December. And we've strategically written this tool to be able to help you maximize that 200 PV promo. If you're not planning that far in advance, or you're like, we're still in October, why are you thinking about December? If you're not planning, then you're planning to fail. So you really need to be thinking that far in advance in your business. So if you're not, then we are thinking for you and we will help you do it. And we're going to teach this to you guys together, right? So this new kind of phrase that Lisa and I have been talking about a lot lately is I do, we do, you do, right? So we're going to do it. We're going to show you how to do it together, and then you're going to go and do it after you've learned from us, okay? So you guys want to know what it is?
So like, tell us already. It's so good for any market, right? They can tweak it. So
yep, it's good for any market.
Yep.
So what we've created for you guys is a 10-day challenge. And you're like, that sounds boring. No, it's going to be super amazing. We actually have a really beautiful 37-page customer workbook that your customers are going to utilize and print when they go through the challenge with you. Why 10 days is also a really good thing to talk about. So we've done a little bit of market research, and Lisa and I don't just like pull things out of our butts and decide this is a good idea. 10 days is really kind of a golden number for a lot of people. It's a long enough time for somebody to see a switch or a change or something that's tangible. If they're using the doTERRA products, how we regiment them to use them, it's enough time that they can see a difference, but it's not too long that you start to lose engagement or people start to taper off, right? Yeah. So this challenge specifically is going to be targeting metabolism, weight loss, energy, healthy foods, things like that. So it's a 10-day Master Your Metabolism workshop. We're going to roll out a timeline to you so you'll know exactly when to launch this, how to launch this. We had advertising graphics for you, advertising stories. We have all of the post content that you'll need for those 10 days, as well as graphics. You have the training group from Lisa and I, plus you get an exclusive Lisa Zimmer make and take that's never been launched before. Yeah, it's super, super cute. All of the imagery matches. So the advertising graphics, the post graphics, the workbook, the make and take, it's all designed exactly the same. And it's really, really pretty.
Yeah. Gorgeous. This has been months and months and months of work. And planning to make it perfect so that they can enroll new people with it, build their LRPs. I got a great testimonial today, guys. Go see the testimonial I just posted about 15 minutes ago. A woman ranked up after years and years and years in doTERRA, and it was entirely LRP growth, right? So that's why Mandi and I want to focus on this for you. Yes, we have it set up so you can use this to enroll new people, but you have got to learn how to solidify those LRP rates, all right? If someone can rank up solely on LRP in the last year by following my WWZD tips and Mandi Johnston structuring, and she pointed out both, right? It's not one thing, but what you have got to do is build this educational library and this product education and build value in the doTERRA lifestyle, which is why we wrote this course / challenge / ebook for your customers / workbook for you. Like, it's so that you can do that. So imagine if you can do both, right? Get killer enrollments and LRP.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So you will get the customer workbook. You're also going to get a little leader kind of, I don't know if it's necessarily a workbook, but it's a leader document that also has our tips. It has kind of a timeline of events of when you should be doing things and why. All of your post content's in there. So you have your customer document, customer workbook, the leader document. You have the exclusive Lisa Zimmer make and take, 20 posts, post content, links, and Mandi Johnston graphics, right? Let's talk a little bit about the make and take. So why would a make and take be with this challenge, right? So you can utilize that make and take prior to running your challenge to start educating your team about this topic, get people excited about it, and then invite them to participate in the challenge with you. Or and you could do both of these or choose one or the other if one resonates better with you. You can also use the make and take after the challenge for people who graduate the challenge with you. You can invite them and say, hey, you want some more education about this? Come to my Master Your Metabolism make and take, and you can choose a make and take item to take home for free. you know, as my congratulations to you for finishing the challenge or whatever it might be, right? You guys want to see a preview? Should we show them a little preview?
Show them a preview, show them a preview, show them a preview.
Okay. I don't even know what
one-time activity or encouraged several times a year, several times a year. So we're going to go through that with you.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So here is your customer workbook. So they have their challenge guidelines, things to avoid and do, their shopping list of items they'll need to participate with you, suggested food items, because yep, we're going to give them some healthy snacks and lunch ideas. They have their checklist every day so they can follow along with you. So we're giving them specific dosing of certain items they need to be taking every day.
Don't show them anymore.
Don't show them anymore.
Don't show them anymore. Or go really, really fast.
Really, really pretty. So recipes,
Gorgeous.
Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff in here for them. So your customer is going to have this workbook and they are going to utilize this to participate with you. We also have your customer or your leaders document. So this is going to walk you through all the tips and tricks and best practices that we have for you to run this challenge. And again, you guys can run this in your groups, right? In your Facebook group. You can also run this as an email campaign. This has all your post content in here for you guys. You can run this as a text campaign. There's all kinds of different ways you could do that. The Master Your Metabolism make and takes in there, but we're not going to look at that one. That's for a secret special.
Secret.
And we have some beautiful post graphics in here for you guys too that match. They all kind of go along with that same theme of the workbook and the make and take and all of that as well. So we have some pre-launch advertising, some stories in here for you guys too. So lots of really, really fun stuff. And that shopping list that we briefly previewed in that workbook is strategically 200 PV. It's actually just slightly more.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But the way that this timeline breaks down is you're actually going to be advising your challenge participants to order that product in December, right? So you're going to release that shopping list on November 28th so that they can order that stuff on their LRP December 1st through 15th. So they can utilize that shopping list for their 200 PV idea in December, right? So we really
plenty of time.
Yep. We tried to cover
time to plan
all bases for you guys. And then, like I said, you also get access to a exclusive Facebook group. And Lisa and I are going to drop a couple of really short, easy to digest videos in there for you guys on just like some extra tips, how to get started, best practices, things like that too. Another big thing we've been talking about a lot lately is the importance of email capture and why it's so important to start a database where you can collect customer information because, you know, we don't really know what's going on with Facebook. It's kind of crazy right now. And if Facebook ever goes away or just doesn't function the way that we need it to anymore, we need to have other ways to engage with customers. So we're going to teach you guys about email capture and why that's important and kind of how you can start to utilize that if you have not already. That's going to be a big topic we're going to talk about in the training group as well.
We're here to problem solve. Let's figure out all these problems in your business and solve them together. Plus, in the group, the exclusive access group that they get, everyone will be in there together. So people are going to be able to say, oh my gosh, I did this today and this worked well. You can take ideas for that. As you know, if you're in WWZD, collaboration is the most important thing to me out of any of the things that you can do in your business. And this is going to be a great collaboration project, right? You'll be in the group and get to collaborate with others, share testimonials, etc.
This is also a great way for you to collect testimonials from customers, right? We actually have an assessment that your customers will take at 2 different points throughout the challenge. So they'll be able to compare different ways that they feel or different changes that have gone on throughout the 10 days. You save those things and you put them into like a little graphic or something, right? And you use that the next time you run your challenge. Here are some of the results from the last time I ran my challenge. Join my challenge this time, right? So like I said, this is an evergreen tool. You can either continue to run it over and over, or any new customer that comes and enrolls with you and they say, oh, hey, I'm really interested in learning about, like weight loss and metabolism, you give them the workbook, and then they can go back to your Facebook group and they're going to be able to find all the posts that they need to take themselves through the challenge. Okay. Because the posts are going to be in the workbook for them. And we're going to teach you how to label and name your posts in a way that makes them really easily identifiable in the future so that customers can come back and back and back to that content. If you don't have units, if you have units, you just pop it into units and then you can use it that way too. But yeah, and if you guys like this whole idea of this 10-day challenge, then Lisa and I are wanting to do other topics for you, other health topics. So like pain management, or we can dive really big into like sleep and stress and anxiety, anxious thoughts.
Intimacy.
Sorry, that wasn't compliant. We don't say anxiety, we say anxious thoughts.
Intimacy.
Yeah. So if you guys like the idea of this and this works really well for you, which we think it will because we've tested it and it worked really well for us, then we're totally open to doing other topics as well. We just feel like this topic will be really, this is going to be something that should be on the forefront of people's minds, right? As we start to go into the new year and as you start to roll this out towards the end of the year, this is really relevant to things that are going on right now. So we want to try to keep the topics also relevant for you guys as to what's going on. So we were trying to think a little bit ahead and think what's also going on.
A lot ahead.
Yeah.
We're planning like 6 months ahead, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things, one of the problems we have to solve is people usually run a cleanse in January. Well, we don't have all the cleanse products right now, right? So we want to problem solve and be ahead of the game. Even if doTERRA comes out with the cleanse kit again or the cleanse products, awesome. We've got you set up strategically with this to implement this after the holidays or whenever you want. You'll have the content, right? And help you focus and build that value in that lifestyle and taking care of themselves so that when people do jump in and do the cleanse next or whenever after, right, that their bodies are well prepared, that their minds are well prepared. They've already gotten into part of the routine for those products so that the 30-day cleanse is not as overwhelming, right? And they ease into it and they're more likely to stick with it. Again, it's about teaching them consistency and how to use their products on a daily basis so that they continue to use them after the challenge, right? And master your metabolism, weight management is the hottest topic. So even if you have prospects that you haven't been able to win over to the doTERRA side for health and wellness, you say weight and everyone's going to raise their hand. Who does not want to manage their weight and metabolism, right? And so this is your opportunity. We strategically chose this topic first. It's your opportunity to snag the attention of all those people who haven't been paying attention to talking about health and wellness, right? This is health and wellness, but in their minds, they just want to lose a few pounds, right? You're going to be able to procure all those prospects as well. Right, I'm going to...
if the cleanse kit does come back, guess what? The back of this workbook has a cleanse checklist and information about the cleanse. It's in the what next section of the workbook. So there's a great section at the back where people can find additional resources and kind of like a what now section once they finish the cleanse. So once they finish the challenge. So we do have info in there about the cleanse. We didn't use the word specifically cleanse kit in there because again, we're not sure on the timeline with that. Yep. But all of the products are in there. I redid the checklist for you guys. It looks really pretty. So that's in there for you guys. And I also think it's important to know that like nowhere in this challenge are we telling people that they should be like cutting calories or, doing crazy workouts or anything like that. That's not what this is about. We're teaching what types of products can help with curbing sugar cravings? What products do we have that can stimulate your metabolism? How do hormones impact your metabolism? How does stress and anxiety impact your metabolism? How can you make cleaner eating choices? And we provide some recipes and ideas for that, right? So nowhere in there is this going to be like some crazy fad diet, type thing like that. This is about physical and emotional well-being in regards to health and wellness, specifically targeting weight loss, metabolism, digestive health. Mm-hmm.
She froze.
I'm
All
frozen.
right, so yep, there you go. You're unfrozen.
I'm back.
Okay. Looks like my internet might be unstable. So, all right. So let's tell them how to get it. So how do they get it? And this is nothing. Someone asked, how is this different than doTERRA's Master Your Metabolism? Not even remotely similar. So we won't even go there. It's completely different. All right. So go ahead, Mandi.
So you can purchase access for the training group and get all the downloadable materials on my website. So it's mandijohnston.com. And then there's a tab in the top that says resources and tools for leaders. So it's going to be in there. Once we hop off of this, I actually need to turn it on because right now it still says out of stock because I didn't want anybody purchasing it early. So once we hop off of this live, give me like 2 minutes to switch that button on my website for you guys, but it should be live any minute.
Yay. How much is it? And for how long?
$39.99 for now. If you get it before, what did we say, November 15th? Yeah. So we have early bird pricing, $39.99 before November 15th. After November 15th, it's going to go up to $49.99.
And we're giving you plenty of time to plan, okay? So we thought this through so that people aren't overwhelmed. This is planning ahead, right? You're gonna run this in your group anytime with your team, anytime after December 15th, but you need to be coming in, getting your products, whatever products you're missing. You run the challenge for yourself. So there's no better testimonial than your own, right? You have to be a product of the product. So that's why we want to teach you, hey, make sure you get these products. Here's what you're going to do. Here's why you're going to do it. We're going to run through. And again, I do. So we're going to do it with you. I do. We do. You do. Okay.
Yep.
So it takes time to do that. You don't have to do anything except order your products and get in the group right now. Okay. And that's only order the products if you're missing them. Most of you probably have them already. Excuse me. And we're going to make sure that we, outside of this group, we're going to make sure that we're taking you through closing out October, launching November holiday, right? You're not going to be running this while all of these other things are going on. We're going to help you through enrollment kits and how to implement. If anything cool comes out with enrollment kits, right? We'll be educating you in the group how that can change based on any changes that they make. So we're going to walk you through all of that first. Okay. So if you want to order it now, get into the group so you're ready.
What else?
I think that's everything, darling. So just to give people an idea of the value of this, a Lisa Zimmer Make and Take alone is $25. A Mandi Johnston graphic pack is, what is your social media course monthly?
$12.99 right now for subscribers.
Right. So monthly subscribers, $12.99. Right. So you're already at $38 when you buy just my make and takes and just her graphics pack, and you're getting the customer workbook,
the leader workbook, the training
workbook, the training group, and all this course. So we really, as you know, we really try to price things affordably. This is like a $297 course and tools package. When you figure everything that comes with it. So, and again, you're going to use it forever, and you'll have the Zimmer Master Your Metabolism Make and Take in your library. It's not available on my website right now, just the Make and Take by itself. It's only available through this course.
Yep.
Yay.
Yay.
Right. I think, right? You're going to run it in December, January. We're going to do, Barbara asked, please clarify when the price changes. So the early bird pricing is through November 15th. All right. So we're going to make sure you're going to run it in December or January, and then anytime after that. You'll be able to run it over and over and over with your teams, right? So 3-4 times a year, you can run the Master Your Metabolism. Plus, it's always strategically written into your groups. We're going to teach you how, and email drip campaigns and text campaigns so that you can be running it all the time in your educational library.
Yep.
And you'll have a make and take to teach forever. You're going to want to get the Master Your Metabolism Make and Take in your monthly routine. That's how you're going to grab all those people who aren't paying attention to you for health and wellness, right?
Yeah.
They care about what they look like. You're going to grab those people for weight management, and then you're going to get them into the doTERRA lifestyle and get them to care about their health and wellness. So it's super, super important. All right.
Yay.
Super duper.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so Deborah says, so is this kind of like Lisa Zimmer's FAQ system? You buy it, set it up in your own, and so it's always available. Yeah, that's a good analogy. Yep. We're going to teach you how to run it and launch it, and then you're always going to have these materials together forever and ever and ever. Probably just, it would be fair to say that just the workbook that you created for the customers is easily a $50 workbook for people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
37 pages, right? They don't have to print it all. They can print the checklists or whatever they need, but they can print it and bind it and do whatever. And it's great. These are tools that you're going to have at your monthly workshops that I teach you how to do, right? Your monthly customer appreciation workshops. You're always going to want to have your master, your metabolism make and take laminated and out on display to constantly be reminding people that doTERRA is here for not just boosting immunity, not just aches and discomforts, not just oils for babies, but right, this weight topic is hot, 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 especially this time of year. But it's how you're going to grab those customers you haven't been able to grab yet.
Yep.
I'm somebody that doesn't raise their hand when you say, would someone like some help with weight management? Healthy weight management, right? Are you reading questions too?
I'm reading questions too, yeah.
So as soon as we're done here, I will post the link. We'll post the information, how to get it, right? You're going to go to mandijohnston.com, but she's going to set that link up. I'll get it posted, and you're going to have plenty of time to implement this. Don't be overwhelmed. Most of you are going through WWZD6 right now, and you're not going to implement this right with your teams until you're completely done with WWZD6. You're going to get in the group. You're going to see what's going on. You're going to get the materials. You can watch a training video when you need to, but other than you buying your products and going through the tips and tricks and getting a feel for it, you're not going to implement it with your groups until mid-December. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's no rush. There's kind of a rush to buy it because you want to make sure that you get in on early bird pricing. But once you buy it, there's really nothing for you to do immediately. Get in the group so that you can get access to the training, right? Mm-hmm. So get in the group and get your own workbook and products ready for yourself. But other than that, there's nothing you need to take action on right now.
Learning, planning, reading the workbook for yourself so you know what's coming down the road. But yep, we've still got to get you through end of October, launch November, holiday products, kit changes. We're going to get you through all that in WWZD6. Then you'll dive in. So get this in your library. Right. Yes, Maria, it's completely different than a subscription. We'll go ahead and put all the details up at the top here of the post. And that's all I got.
That's all we got.
Yay. All right. Be sure to watch this back so you see what all's coming. And we look forward to seeing you in the Master Your Metabolism group.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Andy.